Hello, welcome to my life. Let's start with finding myself first again, otherwise I can't see you. That would not be good. Let's with craft designs, nope. Let's see if you can see me and hear me. Oh, I can see myself and I can see you. That's great. Facebook is working and that's good. A good thing. Hello. Hi Els. Hi Sandra. Yeah, well, hello Anja. Welcome. And hello from me in Sweden. How's the weather in Sweden? Also good. It's very warm in the Netherlands. It has been very good weather, finally. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. And I think you can see me correctly. So as far as I can see on the screen, you can see me too. Great. Hi. Yeah. Of course, first of all, if you like the video, just like it, comment and share. And you might win a gift certificate. And I can tell you the winner from the Facebook Lives from this week. And it's Freddy Wichter Saigul, if I pronounced that correctly. But Freddy, congratulations, you won a gift certificate. Please contact Elizabeth Craft Designs. The email, I've got the word, the email is on the website. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. Okay, let's start. At the moment, and it's the last day today, there is a sale going on the paper flower collection. A bit older paper flower collection, but still very gorgeous. And I thought, let's make a card with that collection and a few other things. And why not make a bit more masculine card, which can also be done with the paper flower collection? Because, well, why not? And friends... Yeah, Hans, I'm back from holiday, so I can do a live again. It's my first day back, first day working, and first time alive in a long time. So yeah, because why not make a flower card for a man? And a friend of ours is turning 49, so let's make a card for him, 49 years old, and he's a bit worried about the 49 because the big 50 is coming up next year. So I thought, well, let's make him a pretty card. Yeah, like, comment and share and you might win a gift certificate. And again, the winner of the Facebook Live from this week is Freddy Wichter Saigul, if I pronounced that correct. So yeah, let's start. I did prepare a few things because otherwise this will take 2 hours, this live, and it will be a bit too long. And what did I do? I will tell you what I did. These are all the materials I used. And these are, maybe you recognize them. These are from the Elegant Leaves 1 set. It's a very pretty set. And I will tell you about this in a minute. I have the florals 14 and I have the florals 16. These are from the Elegant Leaf set as well. And the florals 14 and 16 are a bit bigger. And that's what I wanted for this card. So a few bigger dies. I also have the 49 from the large numbers set from the Planner Essentials. And I'm going to delete this, otherwise I can't see I can't see anything. So 49 are from the large numbers from the Planner Essentials. I also took one of the stamp set measurements and it's adds up 43, 45, 46, etc. I thought it would be very useful for this card. And I have this one. This is from the Roman numeral stamp set from the Planner Essentials. And it actually says established year 1975 in Roman numbers. This is the 49. And I have these because I like them very much. And these are from the Around the World die and stamp set from the art journal specials. And I have this one. And this one is from the nested tags from the Cute and Whimsical collection from Josette. And this is one I made myself. And it fits on the nested tag. What did I do with the flowers? I have done this before during a live, but I will just tell you. With the flowers and the leaves. This is, I will show you, the paper. I used the soft finish cardstock from Elizabeth Card Designs. And I just cut it up in half a few times. And I used ink sprays. Simple ink sprays. And I sprayed them on the paper and let that dry. And then die cut it, the flowers and the leaves. So this is exactly what I did. And I prepared that because otherwise everything will be ink here and it takes a long time. So quite a long time, too long for a live. So I just prepared that. But that's exactly what I did. I colored the soft finish cardstock with the inks. That's all I did. Well, the flowers, you have seen them. I will just put this aside. You know exactly what I use and the numbers as well. Okay, I'm going to start with the flowers because I'm going to do something to them, with them. There we go. Save that for later. You can do a few things when you work with flowers. You can use a flower tool, like, I will show you, like this, and use a little mat like this. And what you can do, and I think you have seen us do that before, you can distress the paper and fold the flowers in a pretty way. That's one way to do it. I'm not going to do that today. Yeah, Anita, don't you love the colors? I think they're pretty. I used a teal color and a sort of a rusty color. And the rusty theme, I'm going to take that a bit further in the card. But that's what I was thinking, a bit of rust and a bit of blue. Today, I'm going to do something else with the flowers. Hello. Yeah, like, comment and share. You might win the gift certificates. Yeah, the florals. 14 and 16. Let's start with this one. This is the biggest one. What I'm going to do with these flowers, I'm going to take a bit of water. My sprayer, I think we all have one or another. I have a few. I actually have the Spellbinders one and the Tim Holtz one. And for this particular project, I think the Tim Holtz one is just fine. And I'm going to wet all the flowers. I'm going to make them wet. And you might have seen me do this before. I'm just doing it again because it's such a pretty way to use the flowers. And my hands are getting dirty again because of the ink. It's not waterproof ink, but that's quite alright. What I do is I wet the flowers and I'm folding them. Yeah, you see me do it. That's exactly the way to do it. Not pretty, just fold them. Oh yeah, me too, Katie. I love making flowers as well. And I do it in several ways. This is just one of them. I'm going to do that with all of them. Fold them and let them dry. That's why I'm starting with the flowers, because I'm preparing the background in a minute. But let's do this first and let it dry. What will happen, the flowers will get in shape and will stay in shape. My hands. Let me get something for that. I need waterproof ink for this. Yeah, Debbie, I love the flowers colors too. You can do all kinds of things to shape your flowers. This is just one of them, and I think it's a fun way. As soon as this is dry, the paper will stay in shape. So it's a great way to create flowers. because they will stay in shape. Again, just crumble them a bit. And of course you have to do you, but yeah, I think this is a fun way to do it. So let's just do it. And then I can just read the comments. Yeah, I love the colors as well, Sherry. It's pretty ink. You can use all kinds of ink. This is from Lindy's Starburst sprays. Yeah, they are shiny. They are a bit, it's not glitter, but it sort of seems like there's glitter in there. It's pretty ink. And it's going to be the theme today for this card. A bit rusty, a bit blue, masculine colors a bit. And the rusty theme, I want to do something with that. I'm going to experiment with a bit of wax and embossing powder and embossing glaze. And let's see how that works out. I'm going to do that in a minute. Let's do this first. Oh, Saskia, you can, it's not too late. You can see what I'm doing, and my nails are now getting dirty again. But that's part of being a maker. I always have dirty hands, and when I was preparing this last night, I couldn't get the ink off my hands, so I thought, oh, I have to get back to work today, but it all worked out great. It was gone during the morning, so by the time I had about 6 meetings today, it was gone. Okay. So, you see what I did? I just made everything a bit like that. And I'm just going to put this aside and let it dry while I do the rest. Let's put that there. So, okay, don't mind my hands, it's full of ink, but okay, we're used to that, aren't we? Okay, the background. I decided, and I use it a lot, I decided to use one of the nested tags. This is the largest one. Oh, my hands are really dirty. I'm very sorry about that, can't help it. This is the largest one, but I also wanted a matte layer. So what I do, very simple, I measured the size, I cut it to size, and I used a round punch, a corner punch for round edges, and it actually is perfect for the background. I was very happy with the result, but I just used my, hello. Yeah, Femke, they always say, what did you do? I said, well, I worked with ink and paint, and they know now. They're not surprised anymore. But this is just, I used my paper cutter to cut it to size and used the rounded corner, and that's it. And it fits perfectly on my tag. So yeah. Let's put this aside, and this is going to be the background. The paper is this one. Just a moment, I will get it. It's the Abundant Papers. From the Art Journal Specials. That's the one I used for this project. Pretty paper. So, I chose this one for the background. And at first I didn't want to do this, but I thought, why not do it? I'm going to use one of the Planner Essentials stencils. And I'm going to add a bit of, what color is this? Metallic paste, a bit of a champagne gold. I have several of these colors. It's just a regular cheap paste, and I am going to use a bit on this project because, well, stencils are always fun to use, so why not? Yeah, my hand sanitizer is downstairs, Doris, but yeah, you are completely right. Using that and washing your hair always works. So I'm just going to use a bit of paste through the stencil. And I'm very honest, I did not look up which set this is, but I know because of the size, it's from the Planner Essentials. There we go. Doesn't have to be all the way, just a bit like that, and that's it. And I forgot to, this is just such a last minute decision. I forgot the water. So I'm going to do it. And the magic, always magical. I'm just going to take the wax off my stencil with a wet baby wipe. Oh, there we go. That's quite alright. Bit too much on this side. Yeah, just because I love working with stencils, I'm using it. Sunscreen. Oh, I never heard of that, but good tip. I will try it. So this is a bit of a metallic paste. And although it's very hard to see on pictures, metallic and everything, but it's, I think always it gives a bit of an extra, yeah, dimension. And I'm using my heat tool to dry it. And it's a paste that dries fast. I sort of collected pastes during the last years, and because I really love all of them, and a lot of hobby shops carry them. Some kind of paste, the white modeling paste is fun as well. You can use it with watercolor or powders. Yeah, there's so many possibilities. This is a very easy one, a very simple one. I think it must be sort of dry. I think so. So that's one. Then, because I want a bit of a rusty look, I have some mediums here. This is the Rusty Hinge Distress Glaze from Tim Holtz. I have antique paste. I just have a few things here. This is a wax paste, a bronze metallic. And I have some embossing powder. So just want to show that there are several possibilities to create a rusty look. You have the patina paste. There are all kinds. You have the acrylic paints that can be used. Like if you have a dark brown or something like that, you can also use it. There are a lot of possibilities. So for the edges, I'm just going to try the antique paste. Oh yeah, the heating tool is, I can't miss it. I always say, if something like that, like my heating tool is broken, it needs to be replaced today. I can't live without my heating tool. So I'm just going to use my finger and a bit of wax. This is an antique paste. You can again use acrylic paint or whatever you like, another wax, or but I want a bit of a rough edge, a rusty edge, and I am just using my fingers because they are full of ink anyway. There we go. Oh, my battery is running low. That's strange because it's in. Just one moment, because my laptop is being strange. And otherwise I can't read anything anymore in a minute. And now it's gone. I think, I don't know what's wrong. I'm sorry about that. Okay, going further. Just using my fingers. If you don't want that, you might use a dabber or something else. But the gold products, it's just a metallic paste. This one is from Cadence, but I know there are a lot of brands that carry something like this. I don't know, I think it's a Turkish brand, Cadence. I'm sure there are a lot of, like Finnebear from Pripa Marketing. They have something like this as well. I have a lot of her pastes as well, I must say. She has a lot of mixed media products as well, and I'm sure there are a lot of other brands like Pent Art, and I don't know exactly which brands are sold in which country. But I know Prima Marketing is a worldwide brand, and they carry something like this as well. I'm going to do the same to the large tag. And I think coloring the edge adds a bit of extra. There's going to be a reinforcer on there as well. And it's, oh, it's just quite alright if you're late. I'm just working on the background with, in this case, a sort of antique paste. You can use wax or acrylic paint for the same effect. Just trying out a few mediums. And let's see what happens. And this is just some design paper, and I don't need to use gesso first for this. That's not necessary. There we go. Where is my, here. Those baby wipes, I can't miss them either. I'm using them for just about anything and everything. Yeah, the blue is pretty, isn't it? I thought it would be a good combination, the rusty and the blue. And I'm just going to glue down the matte layer on the big tag, the big label. Oh, other way around, this way around. There we go. Pretty, 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 pretty. Yeah. Okay, that worked out just great. That's one. So the background's ready. I just need to die cut a reinforcer. I have a few here, but they are black. And I don't think I want black on this one. I'm just going to... No, I don't want black. Doing that later on. Can you see it? The rusty look on and the metallic paste. I think you can see it. Then I have the large numbers, the 49. I already die cutted them in a bit of a rustic way with, again, the abundant papers. So it's already a bit rusty, but I want it to be a bit more rusty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my first mark, which is, yeah, a sort of a slow transparent ink, and it's very good to use in combination with an embossing powder. And I have a few things here. So I have a few of those rusty look. These are from Lindy's again. I have a lot of from Lindy's gang, the Starburst sprays and embossing powders. I can't see the name of the... I don't see a name for this color. That's a bit strange. Is there a name on here? Can't read it at all. Or I need glasses. That might be a possibility as well. This is Tin Roof Rusted. Tin Roof Rusted. There's a name on this one, not on this one. And this is the Rusty Hinge Distress Embossing Glaze. And for this particular one, I'm going to use the a bit more rusty colored embossing powder. And I think I'm only going to do parts of it. So I'm just partially using the embossing ink. And then using the embossing powder over it. And if I'm not happy with it, I can do it again. So if I think it's not enough, I can add some later on. But just, let's try it. Let's see what happens. There we we go. And this needs to go back in the jar. Yeah, I think embossing powders, they are there in just about any color you want. And I always say, use what you've got. Look in your stash. You might have something that just works pretty perfect for projects you want to make. And I'm going to get my heat tool. Yeah, this one has flakes. Yeah. Metallic flakes. So you don't want to use the heat tool too close. There we are. It's coming already. And again, it's a bit of magic, just like using a stencil. It's the same with embossing powders. It's just so pretty. There we go. That's it already. Oh, I'm gone. I'm green on my laptop. Oh, there I am again. I will show you up close. Maybe it's easier to see them. But, oh, I'm green again. I don't know if you have the problem, but I sometimes see green, but now I see myself. So it's a bit of a rusty look with embossing powder. So that's technique number 2, to get it a bit more rusty. Then I have the measurement stamp set that I already showed you, the 43, 45, 46, etc. And I want to have a bit of a different look on this one as well. And for that, I'm going to use the embossing glaze. And this is transparent. So you will see the color, but you can see everything on the background as well. So again, I'm not going to do everything. I'm just doing parts of it. And I'm not sure which side I want to use. So let's do everything. I'm going to place the powder on top. Yeah, me too. I see off and on. Okay. And then if I'm not very happy, I can just take a bit of powder off until I'm happy before using the heat tool. I think this is fine. The rest will go back in the jar. And I think I must love rusty colors or rusty things, because when I was looking for what to use, I have a lot of these rusty colors. Oh, Doris, they won't go old, because I've had them for years and they still work, and I love it about the Lindy's, the Starburst sprays. They just don't clutter at the top. Oh, I sometimes really see green. I don't know what Facebook is doing, but I hope you can see me and follow me. So I will show you again. This is ready. And I've added some embossing glaze, a bit of a rusty look again. I think you can see it. So that's that. And then I have these. These are from the stamp set Around the World, I told you. I can use something as well. And I might even use the bronze wax. This is just wax paste. This is from Pent Art, but again, they are there from a lot of brands. Let's see if that's works on the stamp sets. And again, I'm using my fingers. You don't have to if you don't want to. I know that some people really don't like using their fingers, but I do that a lot. I feel like I have more control over what I'm doing. Don't know why, what I do. That's one. And Let's add a bit more. And again, it doesn't have to be pretty, it has to be rusty. Done. The Around the World stamp is one I use a lot, and especially we just got back from our holiday and I have a lot of pictures, and yeah, I love using it in my travel journal and adding it to the pictures. So, okay. I will show you again a bit of a rusty metallic look. I will just clean it for a bit. I'm looking for a new background to do lives, but I saw that Els had a few pretty ones. Now I have to look around if I can find something. But I think this is a very neutral background as well. I think you can see me very well. Yeah, just use your wax, because really, it's really pretty. And you have the metallic waxes and you have the matte waxes, and they are both pretty to use. It depends on what kind of project you want. But don't forget them, because it's really nice to use. I think I will use the metallic wax on these two as well. So established in year 1975. Just add a bit. Again, it can be a bit everywhere. There we go. That's it. And I might even use it on the leaves, just for a bit of extra. I'm going further with the flowers in a minute. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment and share. And you might win a gift certificate, just like Freddie did this week. So, and again, you won't see a lot of the metallic shine on pictures, but it's in real life, it's really pretty. So I am going to use it, and I love the bit, yeah, more rusty look. There we go. I'll show you again. Pretty, yeah? Shines. That's the ink and the wax. Okay, the flowers. Let's get back to the flowers. They had a short period of time to dry, so I am going to use my heat tool. I normally don't do that. I will just leave it there until it's dry, but I have a life to do and I don't have hours, so I am going to use my heat tool for a bit because I want them dry. And I've done this in the past as well, so I know it works. It's totally fine to dry it with the heat tool. And I think it's dry already. It goes fast. Yeah, I think the copper etching is really pretty too. Okay, so the flowers. I just made them wet and crumbled them. That's it. I let them dry. I'm now going to, yeah, form the flowers. How do you say that? I'm going to make them a flower. Yeah, the rusty look is also good for fall and Christmas projects. Definitely. So I'm just folding them open, and you can see that it's already in a completely different shape than what we started with. There we are. And there we go. Those are the blue ones, and then the other color. And then I hope that everything comes together on the cards. Sometimes you need to be a bit careful. You don't want to break or tear the flower. I think I want to have 3 flowers because 2 is not enough and 4 is too much. So I think that's just my opinion, but I think I will need 3 flowers. I have some wax here. It will go off. Okay. There we are. So I think I will make 1 blue one and 2 of the more rusty colored ones. And I hope that it all will come together once on the card. Sometimes you think of something and it kind of needs to work, or you just make it work later on. Okay. Let's see, I think I can make 1 flower out of this one. And all I do is use a bit of glue and glue them together. And you can already see that the colors are becoming really pretty. There we go. I'm almost out of glue. I need to order more. I think maybe I'm probably not the only one, but I think glue is the one thing I buy the most. Glue and paper. And I was a bit afraid that the teal would be the wrong color of blue on the card, but I think it will work. There we go. 1 more and it's going to be a gorgeous flower. I love these sets. These are Anita's, I think. Right, Anita? These are yours, right? Really pretty. And I need to make 2 flowers out of these. And let's see. Yeah, I think the teal is perfect as well. I really thought I should have used more of a dark blue, but I'm thinking this is a more vibrant color. I think I love it for this card. Sometimes it's just testing out a few things, right? What you like, and I think I will place this one on this one. And place this one on this flower. There we go. And you see, they will just stay in the shape. I will show you in a minute. I will hold them up, but they are really 3D, you know, they're really dimensional. Oh, really? The art glitter glue? Yeah, I use the art glitter glue. I will order it soon. Maybe even this evening. I think I'm just going to order a very big bottle and refill this bottle with it. It's easier. Okay. I think it works out great to make 2 flowers of the rusty ones. There we go. And this one. Great. I might use the small ones later on, but for now I'm going to assemble the card and see how that works out. So, okay, so again, the base of the card and all the items I want to use. And the idea is to place the flowers in a sort of, in this way. Something like this. And I'm going to cut off a part of the measurements one, because I'm going to use it under the flower. So I'm just going to cut it right here. using it here. Let's see how that works out. Might do it like this, but my idea was to do it like that. Then I have the air balloons. They might want to go here next to one another. This one is going underneath. The 49. I have a lot. I have the leaves as well, of course. They will come under. They will go under, but I do that later on. I just want to see how I want to do this. My idea was to place the 49 on top of the air balloons, but that's not very pretty, so I have to think of something else with that. And I have this one. I think I have a bit too much, but let's see. There we go. Yeah, the hot air balloons are so nice. I use them so often. It's really awful. I use them a lot. Maybe I can place it on the blue flower, but then I'm losing the flower a bit. Place it a bit higher. And the leaves will go under and the measurement will go under. But what do you think? It can be used for a men's card, can't it? For a masculine card, because we always make cards for women, but never for men. And I think, yeah, I thought, well, why not use one for men? Somehow I want to have the 49 on the blue flower. It will just pop up. Yeah, I think I will do something like this. So let's start with the hot air balloon. Or balloons, I have to say. So I just saw them flying over our house last weekend because we had beautiful weather. And then the hot air balloons go up, right? I have been in one. I loved it. I wasn't frightened at all, and I really thought beforehand, oh, I'm going to cry going up. But I actually was the only one not scared in the hot air balloon, and I was there as the only woman. They were all men, and they were all scared. And I was like, look at me, I'm making pictures. And I was the only one who had gorgeous pictures afterwards. Yeah, it was really funny, because yeah, everybody had a big mouth beforehand, and I just thought, oh, I think I'm going to be so frightened. But I wasn't, not at all. So strange. I have some foam blocks where I forgot to. I forgot them, but where are they? Nope. I'm sorry, I have to find my 3D foam, but nowhere to be found. I have some here. I will just cut them. These are too big, but I will just cut them. Yeah, it's really fun to see them. It is also really great to be in one of them. I was a bit afraid of the landing, but it was fine. We landed at a farm and the farmer came out, but he was totally fine with it. It's really, yeah, true, Sylvia. It's very calming and very peaceful and not cold at all, because I thought it would be quite cold, but it actually wasn't. Oh, here. One more. So, yep. And but when these stems came out with the hot air balloons, I was like, oh, hot air balloons, so cute. And I used them a lot. Okay, that's the base. Then going to place the flowers here. Yeah. First the leaves, and you saw me cut this one up in two because I want to have leaves here and a few in between. So I'm going to cut this one up as well. Yeah, but the funny thing is, if you have fear of heights, you're not afraid in a hot air balloon. Because I wasn't, and I am afraid of heights, but I didn't panic for 1 second. I don't know why that is, because it's maybe because it's so calming and it really goes very smoothly and there's no stress at all. I might want to have these up a bit higher, but let's see if that works. Let's do that with the foam block as well. As I said, I was thinking I'm the scariest one there, but no. And we were in a hot air balloon with a group of people I worked with. It was sort of the start of a building project. And I made gorgeous pictures of the ground on which the building was placed later on. And there were 2 hot air balloons. I also made a picture of the second hot air balloon flying next to us. And later on, actually we flew on a Friday, and on the Monday, the project manager, who was in our hot air balloon, learned that he had cancer. And he was very ill and he had chemo and everything. And we sent him a very big card with a picture of the second hot air balloon of his company. So the company's name was on there. And he was ill for quite a while. And he came back and he said that I cried when I got that card. And I'm so happy I learned that he's alright now. He's clean. But at the moment it was quite scary. And yeah, we created a bond with each other. So it was a special in several ways. Now don't ask me why I wasn't afraid, because I am afraid of heights, but I wasn't at all, not at all. Very peaceful. And we were about 1500 meters above ground, so it wasn't exactly low. But yeah, it was a great experience. Okay, so that's about I won't bother you again with my stories about the hot air balloon, but I really love them. So, okay. Yep, happy with that. I will need more of the flowers, and I will just place them randomly. On my card. And I'm not afraid to tear everything up. I'm just using what I've got. There we go. And then okay. need my tool to help me glue that down. There we go. Just folding it a bit. I've already used these elegant leaves many times and I think they are so pretty. There we go. And then I want to somehow place the 49 on the leaves. So I'm going to fold it a bit. Extra fold it a bit. And I'm going to hold it for a bit and then the other one. Yeah, me too. I'm happy he's cancer free. It was quite a project. We actually I was in the project team for 7 years, building a new casino, and we had an architect from Las Vegas coming over to the Netherlands quite a lot, and he yeah, if you work with people for 7 years, you kind of create a bond with each other, and he got twins. So I sent, and he was back, of course, at home in Las Vegas. And you just do your best to find a good present for them and send them. And yeah, it kind of becomes different in 7 years' time. You build something. And now the building is ready. The project isn't there anymore, but you still have Facebook and everything to stay in contact. And I don't work at that company anymore. I now work in a hospital, but I really loved it. Ooh, look at that. I think you can see it, right? I think I'm happy with this one. Can't see the word year very good, but I will just place that aside for a bit. And I don't think he understands it, 1975, but I will tell him. And I will make a reinforcement there. But I will do that later on. But I'm happy with the card. Yeah. So a bit of a more masculine card. And it's going to be for a man. Definitely. For our friends. And I think it's okay to give to a guy. Although there are flowers on there. Why not? Men like flowers as well, right? Well, thank you so much for joining me. And, well, I hope to see you next time. Enjoy your week. And again, the winner of the Facebook Live from this week is Freddy Wichter Saigul, if I correctly pronounced that. Congratulations. And I hope to see you all next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.